Hello. So we have some really wonderful conversations on our forum. But there's so many of them sometimes that it can be hard to find the conversations that you've already participated in. So imagine this. Have you ever been in the situation where you've wanted to find a conversation on our forum that you were in, but you can't find it because there's so many other conversations out there? Wouldn't it be nice if there was a list of all of the threads that you've participated in? And by default, actually, there is one. So to find it, it's quite simple. You just look at you just go to our forums, and I'm going to call this the Forums tab. You might sometimes be looking at the Members tab, but usually you'll be looking at the Forums tab. And then whenever you're looking at the Forums tab up at the top, it's got this option. It says Watch Threads. If you just click on that, that is going to show you every single thread that you have ever posted in. And they're just listed in chronological order with the most recent ones at top. Now you might ask, okay, why is that called watched threads or all watched threads as opposed to every single thread that you've ever posted in? Well, there is a good reason for that. It turns out that this is designed to be what you might call a watch list. It's a way that you can keep track of all the threads that you find interesting. And so you can actually add threads to this list and remove threads from this list based on the threads that you want to be able to keep track of most easily. And let me show you how to do that. So if we go to a specific forum, and I guess we'll go to the general discussion forum right now, you can see that some of these threads have glasses on them. They have pictures of glasses. Those are the threads which I am watching. They've been added to my watch list because I've posted in them. You can see another one I've posted in this thread, and I have posted in this one and this one. You can see all of those from the glasses icon, and you can even see that that's what it's about, because if I hover the pointer over it, usually it'll come up with a little tip that says that those are watched. So if I'm looking at any given thread, such as constant need to do something, if I say, hey, this is a terrific thread and I want to pay attention to it, I just click on Watch Thread. And then I'm given a choice. Do I want to receive an email notification whenever anyone posts to it, or at least when someone new posts to it, or do I not want to receive any email notifications? And I get to choose that. So I tend to like the email notifications. They let me know when things are updated. And now this constant need to do something thread is part of my watch list, and it shows up. Let me go just check my watched threads, and there it is. It's on the list now. Even though I've never actually posted in that thread, it's now on my watch list. So I can go there, and if I want, I can unwatch the thread, and now it won't show up. It says, are you sure you want to stop watching the thread? Oh, yes, I do in fact want to stop watching the thread. So now if I go to my watch threads, it's not going to be on there. There's finally one other way of doing this. You see these check boxes here. If you want to turn off email notifications for a whole bunch of threads all at once, or turn them on all at once, you just click the check boxes, and then with the selected, you can enable email notifications, you can disable email notifications, or you can stop watching threads. So maybe it'd be helpful for me to say a little bit about the email notifications. Basically, the forum tries to pay attention, and when there's a thread that it thinks that you're interested in, it'll send you an email notification. You've probably received a bunch of these already, and you can turn them on and off just like that. So that's how you control it. That's your watch list, and that is how to control it. In another video, I'm going to show you a couple more preferences that you have on how to control what shows up in your watch list and what doesn't show up in your watch list. But I hope this is helpful. That's the basic watch list. So clearly, I should say, obviously, if you've unwatched a whole bunch of these threads, they won't necessarily be in the watch list, even if you've posted in them. But for people who are just starting out, who haven't been, futzing around with stuff, the watched thread list is a nice list of all of the threads that you've ever posted in. So there you go. Hope this helps.